Good afternoon, everybody. Hope everybody's doing well today. I haven't done any videos. You know, when you're stuck for ideas, you feel like you're just repeating over and over and over. So I've been like watching video after video. Today I came across one. It was Roxyscreations. I love her weekly challenges. They're really good. This one is like Roxy's Weekly Challenge 2024, week 21. It's Hinged Pages with a Twist, part 1, but I couldn't find part 2. I will add it to mine. I'm learning this as I go. This was tricky, and I want to add even more to it. So this is the ones I did. The first one I did, I didn't get another flip to it because I just wasn't thinking when I put it together. So like I'm going to probably cover this up. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that side yet. And it'll just go in the journal this way. So then you got that page with a little pocket, and then that page. Now, the way you were supposed to do it, that was my first one. As you can see, it was a bit of a mistake, but it still works out. I can still use it in a journal. Not a problem. Then this was the other one. So it flips open like this. There's your pocket. And then it would sit in the journal basically like this. So you got, it flips out. And so you have, I'm going to end up putting a pocket here. It's got the pocket there, and I'm going to put something there, of course. And then you flip it, and you can do whatever you would do to that page. And then the other side of the pocket, you have 2 book pages. So then you can go in and do what you want to the book pages. You could completely cover them. You could hinge another page in. I mean, it's all up to how you want to do it. I almost also thought of taking it and really going crazy and hinging another whole, taking another page, because the way it's so easy to hinge it, and then you can hinge it this way and add like you could, especially if you used a graphic page, that might look kind of cool. Let me see what we can, or a music page if you wanted to. But I thought of a graphic, I thought of a page, like a blank page with tea dyed or that on the other side. So when you hinge it, you would have, of course, you would probably put whatever way you would. I would want the other page to go in. I'm going to play around with that a little bit more where I hinge more. I like lots of hinges. I like lots of flips and flops in it. So, or you could do it even here because you already have kind of that. So you might want to cover it like this and bring it in like this, right? If you had a nice colored page, that might look really nice. And then you have another flip out, and then it would flip this. You could flip it out this way. I don't know. You can play with add more flips and flops if we have time at the end. Now this is a mass make, so when she does it, my cat is meowing at me. Of course, she wants food. Oh, excuse me. There's my first yawn, guys. I wonder how many yawns it'll be. Let me put that signature over here. No, I gave you food. You're done. I have some. These I made a Christmas one up. This is one of my digitals. This one is my digital. This one is my digital. I think that, oh, ouch. This, I forget who it is. It's Victorian Rose. I'd have to find out. Oh, this one's a mistake. I can't use this one. I did it upside down. But I'll use it in other ways. This is a freebie from Artemis, and then I just had one of my wallpapers on it. This is my porch prints because I'm doing a journal using this. So I thought, oh, I'll print one of those. This is, I don't know. I forget. Again, that's out of the Victorian Rose. This is Ruby and Pearl. And I forget the name of the kit. I think it's Vintage Romantic. So I got a few different. I did a lot in pink. Because I do a lot of pink. No, boo-boo. She wants up and lay down here, but she only causes trouble. So let's get started. Let's start with the first part of it. So you'll need book pages. You can use any kind. I'll also link Roxy's video because she has wonderful illustrated book pages she uses that look really pretty. I don't have that. So it's hard for me to, I just don't have them. And I should buy some, but it's not really my style either. I'm a very shabby chic kind of style. I keep saying I've got to do other ones and break my little, same with, I need to do, steampunk. Sorry guys, if I don't put her up on the table, all she's going to do is scratch me. No, you have to lay there. Lay there in that spot. So, you know Boo-Boo. She must join the video. She's my annoying cat. So you'll need book pages in different sizes. You can use any type of book page. This is one I started. So we'll put that to the side. So I'm going to, let me start with, well, what we'll do first is, how did I cut that? Did I do it even enough? And it doesn't really have to be perfect, right? Sometimes I go crazy trying to make the edges perfect, and then I end up making them worse off than they were when I originally started. So that does happen too. Let me move my garbage can. Even though it's overflowing, I need to empty it. So you want to take, and you're going to one side and go over, and then you're going to completely, where's my glue? Boo-Boo's hiding it. And I should have probably grabbed a glue stick. Let's hope I've got enough to get us through this. Okay, so one side you're going to completely, this is sometimes where I see it, especially, you know. And then the other side you're going to flip the opposite way and do that. And you're not going to glue that one because that one's the hinge. Okay, and then, so that's what we're going to do right now. And then also, now you would do it all in a row. I'm just showing one. I guess it helps for me to open it. And then the reason I folded that over, because if you're using old paper, it comes fragile. So when you're putting paper in and out, this will just strengthen that pocket up. Okay, so that's what you're going to do. Now, normally if you're mass making this, you would go ahead and do all kinds of them. All right, so let's put this one over. And let's glue it down. And of course, it, you know, like I've only done a couple on my own, so I can't tell you how many times I watched the video in spots to get it right. Oh, my brain just, my brain just didn't want to click with it. So there we go. We've got 2 of those done. And you can do them in different sizes of book pages. That's not a problem. So you just grab different book pages. When I grab my book pages, I thought of the size of my journals. And so what would be perfect for them. So this part is kind of easy, right? That one's a little easy. And like this is perfect for mass making. It's a good thing to sit down and do all at one time if you've got everything. The biggest thing for me was digitals. Now, some people have a lot print up ahead. I have a few, but I'm getting low. So there we go. Boo-boo's always got it. And I fixed my camera so that I'm more in focus. I know my last few videos got a little rough there. That was because I got my stand working better now. So I'm hoping that really helps my next coming videos. I didn't mean not to do any videos this week, but I just was like, okay, do I work on the blue journal again? You know, Monday, I don't know what happened Monday. I had all plans to do Merry Monday. And it just didn't come together. It was one of those days. My brain just could not focus on one thing. It could not focus. So I'm only doing those for right now. So you can decide, okay, I want to have this many. This is also something, if you know upcoming journals that you're doing, right? Like I know I'm doing a pink journal, a Christmas one. So I might find my pink papers and, you know, so you can mass make these in, some people make a variety of colors, and some people only do pink, some people only do purple. So you kind of do what you need for you. So now we got the next step. Well, next step is we got to punch. This is what I mean by mass making. So this way, if you do this, you're like hole punching it all at one time. So your tool is I'm just eyeballing it to get it as straight as possible and as even as possible. And I can see where I need to put a little more glue. That's normal for me. This is my boo-boo. This is how she is. I get very few breaks where my desk does not have boo-boo stretched out on. I've gotten good at working around her now. I still need to fix that up with glue, but I'll come back to that. Okay, so there we got that part done. So let's clean out all the pieces. And you're going to need more book pages. I mean, you could use other things. Roxy did do one, and I'm going to try it. But first, I'm going to do the easy way. I have pulled out some, and I put it in here so I could keep what I separate. So with this, a lot of times you want it to be a little bit taller, right? So you take your book page, and you're basically going to glue this on, is what you're going to do. You're not going to glue the other side yet. You're not going to put the pocket down yet. Right now, we're just hinging it onto your next page. That's all you're doing right now. And you're going to leave it like that for now. So that's our next step. So when you're looking for your book pages, you want to try to find pages. And like, some of these I might end up covering. Okay. I should just leave the lid off the glue. And I might have to stand up and get a glue, guys. Because I'm getting low. I mean, it's only a few feet away from me, about 5 steps. Okay, there's another one done. I guess I can pull those ones out now. Now this one's a short one, so I've got to kind of look if I have any tiny ones. This one might fit this one. Whoops. This is a really nice, I forgot I had this book. I ended up pulling it out. And I'm out of, I don't have any shorthand book pages. I mean, I'm very limited on my book pages right now. And I don't make really big journals, but if you make bigger journals, then I would have a lot more pages. This part is the easy part, was the easy part for me. And so I think I was supposed to do, oh, that doesn't matter. I wasn't supposed to do it that way. See, I told you I already made a mistake. Because what I want is when I hinge it, oh well, I'm going to leave it that way. I'll just cover it. I didn't pay attention when I was hinging and gluing over. It doesn't really matter, but you really don't want this line on the outside. But I'll fix it. I'm going to cover that up anyways. Silly me. Now I can't get this to go back on right. She's asleep now. She is asleep now. Huh, baby? You just like Mama's attention, that's all. Okay, make sure we have all those done. So now we need some more different types of book pages, and I ran out. I like the grammar one, but it's very light. So I'm just going to pull into my, this one is a little too big, I think. Oh, sorry, boo-boo. I dropped my, everybody's making noise on you, aren't they? No, no, no. There's nothing to be worried about. Something bumped upstairs, so now she got scared. So she's going to run under my bed. And then she'll realize it's nothing. Yes, my love. That's Jacob. My package came. That's why Poo-Poo heard somebody on the porch. That's why. It's funny, they love people. So, how I should have done that. Before I make that mistake again on these. Oh, this will be upside down then. Oh, darn it all. Darn it all. Oh, that's okay. We'll do it that way. Boy, my brain's having a difficulty with this one. She's a bit of a scaredy cat. I don't know, that's why we get the term. When people come over, she'll hide for the first while, and then she'll come up and irritate everybody till they pay attention to her. So it just matters where... See, of course, because I did it, the pocket is different, right? So I might have to pay attention the next time when I'm doing this. Now this pocket, so it depends on where the pocket's sitting. What side in the, you know what I mean. You know what I mean, jelly beans. Are these all the same size, or is one longer? This one is longer, so we need a longer book page. I don't know if this one's long enough. We'll try it. If not, I have another one that's longer, but then it's too long. That's the challenge too. Thank you, baby love.
I opened the package for you.
Okay. All right. I got polyfill for... You smell like chips.
Yeah.
Well, this one is the same size, so we have to use the other one. And where did I put that big book? Oh, it's right there in front of my face. Hi, Pika. Pika's like, why did he come down here and why is he getting attention? They get jealous of him sometimes. Of course, you know, when you tear them out, you don't always get a straight edge, but even my cutting doesn't always give me a straight edge. The only good thing about that coming that she is leaving me alone. Now, if you find that too long for your journal, of course, you can trim that up a bit. That's not a problem. I'm going to leave it like that for now. And then when I'm looking at this, I can see I need to trim a little bit better. Oh, there's a little bump in the middle there. There we go. I love finding unique ways of putting pages in books. So there we go. Now we have them all. Oh, yeah, we have them all. No, we don't. Because, so I have to flip this around because, perfect. Oh. Go. One more to go here. Need one more. Maybe just this size. No, this is too small. So it's got to be this one. This one does not want to tear this time. There we go. The last one. I guess technically you wouldn't have to clean the edge, but I'm trying to bump it up against it, so that's why I'm trying to make sure it's straight. I gotta flip this around, and I'll have to remember that for the next time. Why is my glue? I think I'm having a problem gluing, guys. There we go. Oh, now I fumbled that up. There we go. I should be using this. There we go. So there's the first part done. Now I did all these, but I'm not sure if I printed enough papers. We will wait and see. I got very hungry all of a sudden. I am working on eating better, and I'm eating lunch earlier, but that also, let's start with the Christmas one. So I got to remember which way I'm covering it. If I'm correct, I'm putting it this way. That's right. So I am going to lose a bit of that design. That's okay. I'll remember that next time. I'm going to go on and just put something. Okay. So we will lose a bit of the design. That's okay. So I have to try and see. We
Just spelled 27.
I'm on video.
I know 27.
Bravo.
Yeah.
Bravo. Is 27 on the case?
Yes, he's on the case.
He watches these things on YouTube called number blocks. If you have young kids, it's great for math.
A super cube, just like 8 and 1.
A super cube?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
And just like 20. and just like just like 64 too.
Just like 64?
Yeah.
Here I'm thinking, guys, I'm trying to remember. Yes, it does get glued. It's silly when you forget things. It really is. Oh, man. Well, it's my first. I only did one correct one. So you gotta... I'm gonna keep one as an example. I need to get a book. Because sometimes... Oh, we're dead. I have to grab a glue stick, guys. Have to grab a glue stick. They're very close by. Okay, there we go. We got a glue stick. Oh. There we go. Now we're going to try our best to get this on. As best as we can. So we go ahead and we glue that. And now we're going to put the pocket on. So we want a little glue along here. And we want a little glue along here. And then we glue this down. And I have some where that didn't cover, but that's okay. Oh, boo-boo, you're wrinkling all my papers. There we go. And then I don't want it to go all the way in, I think. I want it to go here. Trying to get it as straight as possible. But I also have to check. Now, baby, you're squishing my papers. I know you, oh, you're knocking everything over. Come here. Just that you can go in it in 1 second. In 1 second, you can go in it. That's not a problem. And I just realized I'm pulling out my signatures for the Christmas journal that I made this because I might have to adjust the sides. Okay, there you go. Pika. Pika. There you go. Back in the basket. So. She likes to eat my lace. She sucks on it and makes it gross. So, I'm all thumbs right now. Wait a minute, did I glue that on wrong? Oh no, guys, I think I made a mistake. Yes, I made a mistake. Well, that's going to go like that, guys. Well, I'll show you the correct way on the next one. I did the same thing I did the other one. So forgive me. My apologies. Come on. It doesn't want to work for me. So I wish I had another Christmas one to show you, but we'll do another one. Trying to get that as straight as possible there. So instead, this is just going to go in my book like this. Because I made a mistake. Or I can fold it this way if I want. doesn't matter, but I made a mistake. Sorry guys, we'll do another one. And I'll try to get it right this time. How about that? I'm going to trim up my paper real quick. The thing is, sometimes even when you make a mistake, you can still use it in another way. It won't go to waste. And later I'll make myself another hinged one the right way. There we go. I should have had those all trimmed off. I apologize. Okay. But I don't... I'm trying to figure out... I think I just hinged the pocket. I'm just going back to the... Told you, we're learning together, guys. We're learning together. I should have done several of them. That might have helped. So what I want to do is I only want to glue the pocket on. I don't want to glue anything else on. Only the pocket, guys. Only the pocket. Don't be silly like me. Now I didn't tip my glue back upside down, so oh, not too bad. Not too bad. So we do the sides. Oh, come on. If I put it upside down, it works better. There's still lots of glue in it. It just give it a moment to get it down. And then run glue up along here. There we go. We'll do this one right. Put that glue back upside down so when we need it. There we go. We'll fold it over after. We'll do a few of them up and then we'll do the part of the mask making, right? Do all the same step, except for I should have had all this paper trimmed. When you're mask making, have your paper ready. I just wanted to get the video done. So what we'll do, guys, we'll go ahead and we'll cut up a couple more of these. Then we can, if I do that, then we can see the steps over and over the same time. Like I said, I should have done a couple of them so it was fresh, but now you see my mistake. And I did that twice. After this one, we'll glue 3 of them together. Next time I'll make sure my paper's trimmed. I was hemming and hawing over what paper I wanted to use. And okay, back to this. Here we go. Now some of them, like this one, is not really big enough, right? But I don't mind the top like that. It doesn't bother me. If it bothers you, then, you know, I can always trim it up too. But this one is, I don't know why this one is a little shorter. It just is. And like I could have trimmed up even this pocket a bit more if I want to. So what I can do is go in. I'm going to trim a little off here. And then I'm going to trim just a touch off of here. Make that a little smaller. The good thing is you can adjust. And the reason I'm closing it so I can see how much I kind of want to take off here. My little munchkin's coming again.
Where is the command?
What command?
When I put in the middle.
Check by the TV.
Yeah, I think the wizard. Yeah,
Yes, my love.
I think the wizard has my three alphabet lores.
The wizard?
Yes.
Oh, we have a wizard. I can't say that word right now. A blah, 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 blah. A wizard now in our house.
Wizard.
Oh, a lizard?
Wizard.
Oh, wizard. I was hearing him right. He made it sound like I wasn't listening to him. He has this YouTube show called The Alphabet Lords. He loves them. Some of it I'm not keen on because that's how he says his name, that's how it says it on the YouTube, is a little bit of a meanie. And so I kind of don't like that about it, but he loves them and he collected them all. And technically he has A through Z now, but he has lost G and P and one other, R. R's been missing a long time. J and P, they were in love, and I remember him playing with them, and the two of them were in love, and they were kissing all the time, but somehow they disappeared. I just told him they went on their honeymoon, but he wants them back from the honeymoon now, and we can't find them, so I might have to reorder those three, and then I know what'll happen. I'll order all three of them, and guess who will come home? So when I do this, I can do it either upside down and then I cover both sides, or I cover that, and which is what I'll probably do. And then I'll just cover it up, and I can repunch the hole without a problem. Guys, don't mind, I'm going to take a little drink. I'm really hungry. Is my camera moving some? Thank you. My mouth gets so parched when I'm doing this because I talk too much. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, let's go on to our next one. Okay, so we're going to go ahead. Scissors are in the way. Grab that glue again. Glue along the top. Glue along here. Then glue along here. Okay. Fold over. Oh, don't slide it, Christina. Just wipe the glue off. There we go. That's glued on. Okay. I have another one here. I Again, it's either upside down or I deal with that. Holy crow, how come I'm having a moment here? Because I glued it on the opposite side this time. That's why. Oh, gotta make sure that, and you know, double check your digitals are going the right way. So that when you fold them over, along the top, oops, along this side here, fold it over. That side got a little too much glue. And of course I didn't bring anything to wipe it with. Okay, so that one's done. We have one more paper here. Oh, we got two more. But we might come back to that one. I really want to do this pink one. Really want to do this pink one. There we go. Because if I don't, we did pretty good. We almost did them all. But what I'm worried about right now is not really going to see that one rose, but that's okay. Unless we go this way, because then you see more of the rose sticking out. Yeah, that's the way we'll go. Alrighty now. Oh, here comes Boo Boo. Oh, you're fine. I missed the whole edge. I got it all mostly on the table. And I even put my glasses down and I still... Boo Boo? No, baby. Okay. Neat, neat, neat. My baby girl, I love you, but you're a nuisance. You're a nuisance seeing about something in here. Did I put it in here? I can't reuse because it doesn't. I had a piece. Oh, there. Oh, yeah, we can't. I couldn't use it because I printed it wrong. Okay, so now we have these. Come here. Turn around. We had peace and quiet for a few minutes, guys. Boo Boo, what are you doing, you silly girl? Okay. Oh. Okay. But I might have to fold that more. This is the tricky, I find the trickiest part is when I have to I always trying to get it a nice fold in it. I always find that a little tricky. There we go. That's good. Now see, of course, now it's longer. So either I have to trim a little bit or I fold the pocket. I'm going to trim it a bit. Still a little long. I mean, it does work still. And then I'll show you. So then it opens, right? And then you, when it's in the book. Okay, how come I'm being all thumbs? Did I do that again? Oh, it's just because there's extra glue there. But I see this paper is very fragile, so I need to put something along here. But I am most likely going to cover this anyways. Or I'm going to do something with it. So it's when it's in, it's easier sometimes to see it when it's in the journal, how it goes. But my boo-boo is not making it easy to do this. We'll just show you. I have the Christmas one here, but that's okay. So it can go. Just a second. Oh, I now know why she came up here. Her sister kicked her out of her box. So in it opens this way, right? And then on the other side, right? So it's in the journal, so it can open this way. You flip the page, you've got the pocket. Then when it's on the other side, you have the page and that. Or I'm going to try to get it the right way. Or you put it in this way and it flips open this way. Page, page. So those are your choices. Now this still isn't doing well with me. I'm still not liking the way it's going. I'm going to try to fuss with it some more. But now that it, depending on the journal, so there. It can go that way, that way. That one piece has got, and there. Hope that makes sense, guys. Hope that makes sense. Let's try, let's look at the time and see what. $48. Sorry guys, that thing is just, all of a sudden it loosened up. It was nice and tight when I started. There we go. And then it got loose. It's time to replace it. But I'm just trying, you know, I hate replacing something too soon because it goes into the garbage and, you know. So then with this, depending on what you want to do with it, like if you want to leave that pretty page, you can. This one might look cute with a nice lace pocket down here. I didn't bring anything to make pockets with, guys. I was just going to do the papers, but you could put a little pocket here and still have her kind of peeping out of the pocket. You could make a small pocket if you wanted to. You could leave her plain. And I realized that I need to trim the top up a bit. But those little things... Now we can do a part 2, which maybe I'll do where we decorate them. Where did they all go? Let's fold one more over. So we got to make sure the book page. So you can fold it over whatever way you want it to go. And if you're, depending on which way you're folding it in, like if this was super long and you didn't want it that long, I have pictures. You could put this as a belly, you know, but it doesn't work with this paper. It would work better if it was a paper on its own. Back to that pocket, upside down. Here we go. Because if I do it like this, it's going to be very fat. So some journals that might work in, and other journals it might, depending on the size. It will work for eventually what journal that'll go in. So then that opens, and then this flips this way. So, and again, you could put it in whatever way you want in the journal. So, there we go. We have this one. Let's get it right, going the right way here. I can't even get it going the right way. Oh, I glued it upside down, guys. So I'm going to have to cover this. Oh, silly me. I glued this one upside down. Told you, people make mistakes. That's okay. We just go with the flow. Again, this is a little long, but this is where I could make another little belly band here. All right. I could also put another flip there if I wanted to. So I will make that decision when it comes time. I have the hardest time with the folding part, guys. I think that's what I struggle with. Because if I fold it the length of that book page, sorry guys, she's knocking everything over. My apologies. When Jacob makes noise upstairs, it kind of drives. Let me fold this page first. Then we know what we can play with. That's the better idea. So then I most likely would fold it in some, like this, just to change it up a bit. And then I could add another flip in there if I wanted to. And when we go to decorate, I'm going to do a part 2, and we're going to decorate them. We'll add the embellishments and everything, and cover the pockets up and finish them up. Okay, guys? Boo-boo, I don't want your paws all over that stuff. She's getting her paws in everything, guys. Everything. So, oh, Boo-boo, relax. Okay, we're almost finished, guys. The video's almost over. So let's try this again. See, this page seems, sometimes the book page seems longer. If I go and balance it with the other book page, but some reason, this is really off-kiltered for me. I must have did something uneven there. But I mean, you just go and fix it up a bit. There was white showing. There we go. So it opens, folds up. I'll get better with them too as I do more. I think sometimes it's the paper I choose. I can go in this way too. But when you go in this way, you gotta, yeah, I'm gonna do one that way as well. I gotta learn to use this instead of my hands so that it doesn't dry them out as much. So I decided to go that way. I'm going to glue this a little bit more, even though I'm probably going to cover that. There we go. I like it this way too. Then it flips open this way. Boy, I did a really, it's because I didn't put my glasses down. If I put my glasses down, I get my white lines better. There we go. There we go. So we got a few of them done. And you can maneuver them however you want to maneuver them. And later we'll do a part 2 to these. I might make a few. I'm going to do one other style when I start the next video. I'm going to work on it because it's very different. And so this one is one of the wrong ones, but that's okay. It works too. It works too. Those are. And now if you want writing space, you just put this as a blank canvas. And I'll do one like that as well, where we use more of a blank canvas to do it. That way. I really like it. So, our next video will be, I'm going to probably make a couple more of these, because these are fun, and I want to practice them, get really good at them. And I have one more to go. Well, actually 2 more to go, but I'm out of paper now. So, there you go. I'll also link Roxy's video to it. I have this, but I use this in a book page because I like this for a writing spot. So, sometimes I put those off to the side to do that with. So there we go, guys. A page with a little bit of a twist on it. I like it. And what I want to do is one where I'll do one and play around with it where I have even more of a flip. All right. Roxy was just doing one like that, and I'm going to watch that and I'll show you guys how that one too. So this is part 1. There will be a part 2. We'll have that part 2 for tomorrow. Thank you for joining me today, everyone. Hope you have a fabulous evening, and thank you for joining me. And please, if you don't mind liking, commenting on the video, it sure does help me out and will help me grow my channel. If you're not already subscribed, I would love for you to subscribe and join us. And guys, I am working on getting better at getting videos up. If I could just get some ideas down, I'm going to have to do that and do a better plan. Thank you. Have a great evening. Bye for now. Love you all.